There was one, no, there's one there that finished that I missed at the top of the leaves. You can't, there's one there too, finished, right? You have to be about down on it. Anyway, but we can enjoy this one. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Oh yeah, no, it's totally fragrant. It's just that you're more fragrant. Anyway, let's look at the jasmine here. Right there are jasmine flowers on our jasmine vines. Can I zoom in on there? There we go. So I planted these vines in 1999, and they're growing up through the timber bamboo. Look at them. All through the timber bamboo, we have jasmine blooming. And if you know what jasmine smells like, well, to me, it smells very tropical. It's absolutely beautiful, these jasmine vines. I'm going to show you how big the vines are. All right. Logan, hey, what do you say? Look at the bamboo coming, man. It's growing like crazy. Look at these columns here. Beautiful timber bamboo. And lots of it. I planted that at least 20 years ago. So let's go look at the size of these jasmine vines. So there's one jasmine vine there. That's jasmine, huge vines. And then we got more on this side too. I think there's 3 jasmine vines in total, and they're wrapped all around this bamboo. We actually had to cut some out this morning because it kind of takes over. So right there, jasmine. And that's two, and you can see them about the jubei. Yeah, it sucks, eh? Bummer. Yeah, it's a real drag. It survived. We planted that thing in 1999 on Salt Spring Island. And you know what? There was that 1 week freeze in December. Temperatures below freezing, below 32 degrees Fahrenheit. And just didn't like it, man. It's the length of the freeze, and plus the palm was probably already stressed from the palm butcher cutting most of the fronds off of it. So the thing was probably stressed. So I'm going to say she played a contributing. She contributed to the death of it. Hey, Food Forest Permaculture. Yeah, Wendy just got back from the Saturday market. She sets up there every Saturday. And I just helped her pack her stuff up and bring it home. Then we're going to go out for dinner tonight. So I'm going to go to a friend's place just on the other side, just in the back of our property. There's a gravel road way back there. And he lives up there, and he's grown some really nice bananas. So I'm going to bring my camera, and I'm going to shoot a video of some bananas so you can see Scotty's nice banana plantation just around the backside of our property off the gravel road, right? And he's got lots of palm trees too. So, but bananas, last time I was there, they were pretty big, and that was earlier on in the season. So our bananas don't look so good, but the jasmine looks amazing. And like I say, the scent is heavenly in the morning of that jasmine officinale. Plant it in your own garden. I really don't know the cold hardiness of jasmine. I just know it smells really nice. And it grows really fast, and we always have to cut this stuff back. There's Wendy's hydrangeas again. They're absolutely beautiful. So this is what the leaves look like. There's a close-up of the leaves. Let me zoom on her little iPhone here. And maybe a close-up of the flower. Ah, that's the flower right there. There's a skull and crossbones in there. Right there. See that? Isn't that beautiful? Very nice. And it's actually kind of taken over the Fatsia japonica, which is kind of crazy. So I probably have to cut it back a little bit more. So I'm guessing jasmine is pretty cold hardy, because this area would have been about minus 6.6. Like I say, that guy survived. That's been there for 15 years, over 15 years now. I planted that in June 2007. It's amazing that plants like that can survive. And the jubea, which they claim to be the hardiest pinnate species of palm, perishes. And I pulled the spears out of the one at Grace Point today, which really does suck. So that's the end of that jubea. But on a Phoenix canariensis palms, Canary Island date palms, the one that I have in the ground, the smaller one that I put the bucket over top of, it looks like it's pushing up a spear. And also something else I noticed when I was down in this on this south slope, I was looking at the Parajubea, and I pushed my finger down the middle of the Parajubea, and I honestly feel something pushing up on that Parajubea stump right there. So the Phoenix is buried in there beside those trackies. There's a trachea there, trachea there. There's trackies everywhere. There's no shortage of trackies. So trackies there, and on the other side of there is the Sable Cossierum. You can't see it because there's so many ferns in the way. That Guatemalan cherry I have to cut back again because it's growing like a freaking weed. But This Parajubea, the mountain coconut, I believe that it's pushing up a spear. So anyway, I'm going to do an update on it maybe in a month from now, and we'll see if it really is pushing up a spear. So I put my finger down, and I couldn't put it all the way because it felt like there's something coming up in the middle now, and I sure hope I'm right. They're only hardy to about -7 degrees Celsius, and like I say, in the Stevenson screen down there, I had -8 degrees Celsius, which is 17.5, which is pretty darn cold for that palm tree because it probably does never get that cold in these Andes mountains where it grows. This thing is a weed, on the other hand. This big leaf maple is a pain in the butt, and I think I'm actually going to have to take my chainsaw to this thing and cut it right down. This was a big tree, and I cut the top off of it. I cut about 40 feet off the top, dropped it down there. I'd Krista and Wendy down there with ropes down the slope. Did that a couple years ago. It was a dangerous tree, but I think I'm going to actually have to take my big chainsaw and buck it right off. That's what we're going to have to do. There we go. So that's how things are looking right now on Salt Spring Island. Anyway, guys, we're going to be heading out for dinner shortly, and I just wanted to show you the Jasmine, because the Jasmine is absolutely awesome. And it's very warm out here. It's nice. Very good early evening on Salt Spring Island. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more videos on this channel. Cheers.